I'm just going to add this again, which is cosine n theta times cosine theta. But of course, we will have to subtract it so that we don't change the value of this expression. So let me put that down right here. And of course, don't forget to write this down. Minus sine of n theta times.
If you've ever watched any of my videos, then you've probably heard me use the term danger levels. And if you've never watched any of my videos, then welcome to my channel. It's so nice to meet you. In this video, I'm gonna take you through what danger levels are, show you 7 examples, some with white, some with black, and then at the end, I will show you how to not apply the concept of danger levels and things to be careful about. Basically, danger levels are when you are put in danger and you can ignore the threat by creating one equal or exceeding in value to your opponent. Let's go. In this position, we have the white pieces. We're losing by a little bit, and our opponent now plays the move knight to a5, attacking our rook. Under normal circumstances here, you look around for moves with the rook, maybe this to attack the knight, can't go here, you get out of the way. But what is worth more than a rook? A queen or a king? Is there any way for us to attack this king on e8? It doesn't mean you have to play it, but you have to see it. And the answer is yes. We can go check. And actually, in this position, if we give a check, we also attack the knight. And we win the knight. It's a double attack on the king and the knight. Doesn't really matter what black does here. We will take the knight, and now we've won a piece for free. The whole point of this video is going to be drawing your mind and attention to these small details and positions. It'll change how you perceive tactics and puzzles and just kind of general flow of the game. Now we go to this one. And again, for all of these, if you want to pause, you're more than welcome to try to solve them on your own, but I'm going to help you in visualizing each and every one. These are all from examples, actually, of real games. So this was a game, and here black played the move knight to b3, attacking the rook on a1. Now, you cannot take this knight because it is protected by the queen. You would have to move the rook over or do something like this. So here, if you use, again, the concept of danger levels, if you want to try to solve it, once again, go ahead and pause. This is a danger level, but that's just, I mean, they just take it and you haven't really solved anything. You can also play the move bishop to e4, which does attack the queen, but then they just take with the knight. And again, you haven't solved anything because if you take back, there is this. So you start looking around, you start going, I don't think I have anything here, I just got to move my rook, but you do. you can attack this queen with a very non-standard move, the move rook to e5. And this is pretty crazy because now if they take, you would get a queen, they would take back like this, for example, and now, I mean, your bishop is under attack and so is this knight, but if you just move the bishop out of the way, which is exactly what happened in the game, now the knight is trapped. And so a move later, white won the knight, now white has queen. If rook e5 hadn't happened, the game would have just proceeded as is. And the queen can't really move and stay guarding the knight. You notice if the queen moves, then like this, and you've just won a knight for free. So that is kind of the super, like this is like a much more advanced example because rook e5 is such a strange move. But again, it's to mold your thought process of how to understand these positions and find these ideas and evaluate if they're good or not. So for this next one, and this was kind of like a mix between a puzzle and an analysis from a real game. Decision is completely equal, and black plays the move rook to c3. The point is that the queen is under attack, the bishop is protecting the rook, so of course, naturally, you move the queen away, but you have to move it so that at least you stay defending the bishop. But the thing that's worth more than a queen is a king, or equivalent would be a queen, and you have to visualize whether or not this move is good. It opens up the queen, seeing the queen. If the queen takes the bishop, the queen will take the rook. We've won material. If the king takes, we take the queen. And we now break in, win, and that's it. And bishop takes f7 in this position is the best move. You don't move the queen, even though it's under attack. You give the opponent the check, and that's it. You are winning. I mean, it's going to be a lot of these, repetitions. So this is taken from a game. Here, white is up a pawn. Black plays the move bishop h5, pinning the rook to the queen. Looks very bad for white. I mean, looks like white really messed this up, and it's really bad. I mean, this is actually a little bit of a trickier one. So here we can use danger levels two ways. You look around, you go, well, what's worth more than a rook? Oh, I know, a king. Boom, I'm done. No, because what happens if this? You haven't dealt with this at all. You say, Levy, queen e4, I'm mating. Yeah, not really, because the bishop actually protects this diagonal. And then black is completely fine. Black has just won your rook, and there's nothing. So it's not so simple. It's not just, oh, you do it, and it's good. It has to have an actual reason behind why it's good. Well, what's worth more than a rook? Not just the king, also a queen. And this is good, because this is winning the queen. If the bishop takes the rook, and we take the queen, they cannot take our queen. They are in check. Oops, they are in check. So they have to address that, and then we would take, and now we are winning. So again, bishop h5, you go, oh my god, I'm so stupid. All right, I'll give a check. No, no, no. And this is good, because this is winning the queen. If a check, no, 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 no. Evaluate, look around, there's other options. The queen is also worth more than a rook, so that is why in this case danger levels works in our favor. And now we will look at a few from the black perspective. This is straight from a chess.com puzzle. In this position, white plays bishop takes g7, trapping our rook. Looks pretty bad. You look around, you go, oh, look at this. I can play knight takes f2. Oh my goodness, what's worth more than a rook? I can give a check. Oh, I'm so smart, check. I can also go here. Oh, look at that. I'm forking them. Well, this one's actually kind of challenging because the way you should think about it is you should look at the moves that you can threaten your opponent and they have the minimum number of responses. So what does that mean? If you go bishop b4 check, the opponent can block, 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 and move the king up one square, right? But if you play bishop takes f2 check, the opponent cannot take, cannot go here. The opponent has one move and it's this. And it makes calculating this before you play it a lot easier, because they can only do one thing. It makes it a lot easier. Sometimes the opponent can do 7 different things. And now we have mate. It's just mate, it's check, only move, and queen e3 is mate. If you play bishop, knight takes f2, you're threatening the queen and the rook, but you are not threatening the piece worth even more than those two. And that is the concept of danger levels, and now we are adding layers to this. We're making it a bit more complicated. You have options in this position. You can attack the most valuable piece and cut down the options. Or you can attack the queen and the rook, but the king is the one that you should start with. There might be another position where bishop takes f2 is not the right move. Like, for example, had we gone here, the opponent would have blocked. We might not have anything, right? So there you go. For this next one, this is actually, this was funny. This was from a sub battle. White is completely winning here. You know, the rook can see the rook. But here, white plays a great move. White plays the move c5. Fantastic move. It's basically almost mate. King cannot take. King cannot go here. King cannot come back. It's check. The black has to play knight takes c5. And, well, this is sometimes what happens at the lower end of the rating ladder. You know, white should obviously just take this back. You know? But white, during the game, it was a blitz game, just thought, oh, the king just takes and then I'm going to lose my rook. Like, you know, not realizing that here it's white's move and white takes the rook and white is just winning, right? So in the game, white was like, oh, wait a second, I'm going to take the piece worth more first. Even though the knight it's worth less, but it comes with check. So the rook is not going anywhere. White decided to take the rook first, thinking, okay, well, this is going to happen, and then I'll take the knight, and I'm good. But in this position, black used the concept of danger levels. Black used this one moment. The knight is hanging, and so is the rook. Who's worth more than everybody? The king. Check. Sneaking the knight out of danger, attacking the king, forcing it to move. Now picking this up, and black is just up 2 pawns, and black went on to win this game. Just a move order mistake there by white, and black uses the concept of danger levels, making the knight escape from danger, and now the king takes the rook, and that's that. This next one is insanely complicated. So I saved the best for last. If you've made it this far, it's not a super long video, but you know, this one will kind of explain more about danger levels. So here's one for you, right? It's an opening, looks pretty balanced. And here, just a normal move like rook to e1 or queen up a square, bringing the rooks to the middle files is good. But white begins fighting. White plays the move knight b to d4. Now, black doesn't have to take. Black could just castle here and be completely fine and happy. But black in the game does take. And you'll notice that this move opens up the bishops. Now the bishops see each other, and white immediately did something about that with the check. If white just took back with the knight would have been protecting the bishop, and this would have been okay. But now bishop takes d7. And if you take with the queen, right, the knight is still hanging. So this still has 2 attackers. Maybe we have some sort of big trade. But there is another way to take this. Not with the king. It's not that fancy. It's with the knight. You take with the knight, and now this bishop sees this bishop. If white just takes back this knight, we take the bishop, this is protected, and we are up a piece. I mean, we're just straight up a piece. We have an extra bishop, or an extra knight, right? We'll be up a knight. We've won this trade. So this move makes everything a lot more complicated. Now white cannot take back the knight, because the bishop sees the bishop. So that's easy, right? We just take the bishop, no problem. You take back, I take. Okay, fair trade. Danger levels is where now this comes into play. We do not have to take the bishop back, because the knight can take the knight. It is a check. It is more on the hierarchy than the queen. The white has to do something about it. And now we will take this back. And white ended up losing a bishop in this position. This was not from a real game. Although it was, rather I should say, it was from a real game, but it was a puzzle. So sometimes puzzles are based on positions that happen in real games. And I believe this puzzle was like 1800. It was a game between 2 1800s, and black did not find knight takes d7. Black did not find this idea because I didn't see it. I mean, sometimes that happens in Blitz games, but this is kind of a much deeper example of this. And now, hopefully you've made it this far. We're going to look at a few kind of ways to avoid playing the concept of danger levels. One thing I want to just point out, just like I put like a totally random position like this. Danger levels don't always have to win you material. They can be used to just improve the positioning of your pieces. I'll give you an example in just a very simple way. The bishop is under attack, but here we can play knight to the middle, attacking the queen, and when the queen retreats, then we, guard our bishop. And we've just basically used one move to improve the position of our knight, right? In every example I showed you, we're winning something, a rook, a knight, a queen, a checkmate. But you can also use danger levels to just slightly improve your position. You don't need to use danger levels to always win. You just have to be on the lookout. Again, that's the point of this video, to get you thinking the right way. And now I will warn you of the things that might happen of danger levels. There's basically two ways you have to avoid playing this concept. Number one is just a very, very simple example. It can, happen in an opening like, like this. So here's like the most basic of examples. White creates a threat on the knight, right? Black says, I watched the Gotham Chess YouTube video. I can give a check. I'm so smart. My knight doesn't have to move. I can give a check. You need to be careful when you leave something under attack, because if you go attack me with something else, that something else can also be put under danger. Now you have the original problem and the new problem, and you can't deal with both. You're gonna lose something. So this sometimes happens. You just play a move, you just ignore the threat, you go play a move, and now you're in trouble all the same, and you haven't really improved your position at all, right? So that is something to keep in mind, especially if like a pawn is attacking you. Pawns are the hardest. I mean, you can't do anything when a pawn attacks you. You oftentimes have to move out of danger because they're worth so little. And for the last one, I actually wanted to go back several examples ago to this position and change a very small thing. Okay? A very small thing. The positioning of the king here. Why? Because if bishop h5 now and bishop to e6, this still works. Because bishop takes f3 is a check, and we cannot take the queen. But if we take this back, this is still maintained as a pin. But there are going to be instances where this doesn't always work. This is only working because it's a pin on the king. But for example, what if in the original position, I changed the positioning of the king, but I also changed the positioning of black's king, okay? And now it's white's move. Or for example, if we want to go back to all the way to the original version, where it's black's move, now bishop h5 is working because bishop e6, bishop f3 is a check, so we cannot take the queen, right? And now the queen moves. So here the concept of danger levels was very temporary. It wasn't actually forcing that we win any material. It was a very temporary move, a little trick. Black saw through it, and we didn't win anything, right? So those are the kind of two exceptions to the rule when it comes to danger levels. Be careful attacking two different things. You might have to deal with two different problems. And something like this, where it's like, it looks like you're creating a threat of a danger level, but you're not, because their move comes with a more forcing nature, right? It attacks the thing that's worth the most. In general, though, as I said, the point of all these exercises is to get you thinking the right way about this concept. Now, hopefully this clarifies if you ever hear me say danger levels in any of my videos when I'm doing rating climbs or sub games or something along those lines. Thank you once again for watching. Relatively brief video, but one that I hope is informative. As always, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment. I love to go through the comments and read your banter with me and also banter with each other. And if I haven't covered a topic in my videos yet that you want covered, please do leave it in the comments. And if you see a comment that you agree with on one of these matters, just bump it up, because that way it makes it to the top and I will see it. Much love, take care, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
What is the safest prison in Minecraft? A lot of great prisons have been built over the span of the 10 years that Minecraft already existed for. Prisons like this look super cool and are great for adventure maps or role-playing. But are they truly functional? No, of course not. You can easily break a few blocks with your fist to get out of a cell. This is the Great Obsidian Labyrinth on 2B2T, which is the oldest Anarchy server in Minecraft. It was used to involuntarily trap or imprison over 52 people at the same time. This only lasted for 30 minutes though, because the Elder Guardians and a few players were killed as soon as some players broke out. So is there a prison that really is 100% secure, from which nobody will ever escape? Many of you probably said yes now, because you thought about Pandora's Vault on the Dream SMP server. This masterpiece of a prison does not only look good, it's also functional. It seems like it is truly inescapable. Keyword: seems. So if you're interested in how Pandora's Vault functions exactly, I will link a video of another YouTuber in the info box at the top right corner. Basically, this prison works by containing the prisoner in a cell surrounded by lava. You have mining fatigue on you at all times, and to visit the prisoner you will have to go through a lot of security checks, like kill checks, inventory checks, fly over lava lakes, and all of this can only be accessed with a special keycard. To even get inside the prison in the first place, you will first have to jump into a portal that the guard will have to activate first. Well, this seems pretty secure, right? Well, yes, but there's still many ways to escape. May it be swimming up this lava fall to retrieve a bucket, and yes, somehow that is possible, and then obstructing your bed with a chest, or killing a guard with the harming potions contained in the dispenser at the spawn drop chute. Some people suggested to sneak in with an invisibility potion. This is almost impossible though, since the security process lasts for longer than 8 minutes, so you would have to drink or throw the potion multiple times. But we still have to consider this either way. So today I want to build a prison that is truly inescapable. But before we can start building, we have to ask ourselves, through what methods could you possibly break in or out of a prison of any kind? I've come up with 7 things. First, killing the guard and escaping regularly. Killing yourself and spawning at your bed or the world spawn point. Using an enderpearl stasis chamber. Building a nether portal and escaping through the nether. Using chorus fruit. Break your way out of it by solely punching blocks. Or sneaking your way out of the prison. Believe it or not, but I've come up with a design that combats every single way there is to escape, so let's take a look at it. So this right here was my first idea. It involved a piston vitae for the sides of the cell and floor and roof constantly being pushed back and forth. Oh boy, I felt smart and everything. I thought, even if you get rid of the mining fatigue effect, you will still need too much time to mine the netherite blocks, because every second the block you're currently mining gets switched out. Everything was perfect, but then this happened. Oh, looks good so far. Nice. Oh, there's the damage and it's gone. Wait, what? Wait. No. The damage gets carried over to the next block. Oh my god. But I wasn't planning on giving up anytime soon, so I worked on some different designs and one turned out to work perfectly. It works using a cobblestone generator. Turns out this guy right here also had the same basic idea, but his concept wasn't really thought through. Anyways, his video is in the description. So this is the inescapable prison. Okay, I'm just joking with you. This is the inescapable prison. And in honors of Pandora's Vault, I named it Poseidon's Vault. You will see why in a minute. Let's start by taking a look at how you can actually enter this prison. Here's how it works. The visitor comes into the waiting room where he rings the bell through a button. If this light turns on, then that means that the guard is preparing for you to come in. And if that light is on, you can go through the nether portal. Once you're in the nether, go through the portal that you've just gone through, but this time you will end up in the main hall. You will see the main guard stand across this lava pit. You can't enderpearl to him because he's standing behind a glass piston door. You will then be asked to put all your items inside the shulker box and place it in this contraption. It will break your shulker box and hide it deep inside the prison. If you try to help the prisoner in any way or form, these shulker boxes with all your items in it will be burned immediately. The next step is to right-click this bed and then stand on these sea lanterns. You will then be killed to make sure you don't have any items on you, but if you do, those will be sent over to a chest next to the guard that will be able to see what you wanted to smuggle into the prison. And after all of these safety measures, you are now allowed to step on the flying machine that the guard will send your way, and finally see the guard from face to face. Finally, the last step is to sleep on this bed, and then you will be killed again. Your bed will close off, and after you've walked out, your spawn trap activates. You are now ready to enter the prisoner's cell. This is how the prison cell looks from the inside. Yep, you saw that correctly. The whole cell is underwater. The prisoner is able to breathe because there's a conduit hidden somewhere in the prison. The walls consist of cobblestone blocks that will regenerate itself infinitely. This works using a cobblestone generator that pushes new blocks in there as soon as there is a gap in one of the walls. If you have mining fatigue on you and you try to mine cobblestone with your hand, it will take you a bit over an hour. But since the cell is underwater, it will take you 4 times that long. So 4 hours to break a single cobblestone that will then be replaced in 1 second. To make sure you can't destroy any redstone in that 1 second, all cobblestone walls are covered in obsidian, which also functions as a way to prevent people from entering or exiting the prison cell. Inside the cell are a few decorative things in order to make the room at least a little bit interesting. The special thing here is that all of these decorations do not drop anything when broken with a fist, so there's no way to obstruct a respawn bed. While we are at the matter of things, the respawn system is hidden inside the wall and is the only place where there is no obsidian directly behind the cobblestone. But due to being underwater and having mining fatigue, in this second it is not possible to destroy the bed and slip into the bed area. The walls are just way too fast. The only thing you can do is take food out of this dispenser, but since it's just bread, that will be of no use to you. This dispenser leads us to the main monitoring room of the guards. And here are ender pearl stasis chambers for every guard. If you don't know how these work, it's basically throwing an ender pearl for as long as you want. As soon as this trapdoor closes, we'll hit a block and teleport the player however far away he might be in the world. So this means that in case of an emergency, you can call multiple guards in the blink of an eye. For example, this will happen whenever a cobblestone is broken inside the cell, because observers are constantly watching if the cobblestone moves. If they do, every guard will instantly be teleported to the prison. This is the dispenser for food. It throws the food to the edge of the bed so the prisoner can pick up the bread through the wall. This machine right here allows you to see what the prisoner is doing right now. Just hop into the composter, press this button and you will be able to see through walls for 1 second. This is useful if you're not sure if the prisoner is currently trying to break a block or if someone is hiding somewhere in the prison. If you want to stop the prisoner from breaking blocks, you can just quickly remove one of the blocks surrounding the conduit with a sticky piston in order to deactivate the conduit. The prisoner will then drown soon and you can just push the block back into the conduit after he drowned. No risk involved. Now there is a special room that only the main guard is allowed to enter. He does this by using a special book signed by the guard. Only this book will work, and only if it was signed by the main guard. Before entering, the guard will have to lock every visitor and every helper guard in this chamber right here, so they are not unsupervised. This book only works if it has not been read yet, because reading it will add a tag to it. So anyone who steals this book and wants to see what is written in it will automatically render it useless. Now the main guard will have to throw his book at this specific secret location to open the door. Once entered, the main guard will have access to a double chest full of milk, god apples, ender pearls, a quick armor and tool equip station, as well as a potion equip station. This room also contains the bed of the main guard. There are a few extra features in this prison that we haven't talked about yet. To prevent people from entering with chorus fruit or destroying the prison with withers, the whole prison is surrounded by a 9-block thick wall which has lava and water in between each layer. So if someone tries to dig in, he will be generating loads of cobblestone and obsidian, which will take him extra time to mine. There's also this feature where a dog gets killed when a cobblestone is broken. I know it's cruel, but this will make a chat message appear saying that the prisoner is escaping. Lastly, we have 7 Elder Guardians in total. 1 at the entrance, 1 in the nether, 5 inside the prison itself. Each one of them is surrounded by a 2-block thick wall, because it is theoretically speaking possible to damage Elder Guardians through 1-block thick walls using lingering harming potions. But even if you use TNT, with a 2-block thick wall it would take forever to kill these guys. We've discussed pretty much every detail there is to this prison by now, except for one. The final stages. First, but you can't sleep on it yet, because monsters will be nearby. So the guard has to move this drowned away from the bed, and all the visitor has to do now is to wait till nighttime so he can lay in the bed and then just exit it again. He will spawn in the cell. If he wants to leave again, the main guard just has to close the visitor's enderpearl stasis chamber and bring him back outside. If you think about it, we covered up for every single way there is to break in or out of a prison. Maybe sneaking into it would work, but the guard just has to look for any invisibility particles when the visitor comes over with the flying bridge. So I think it's safe to say that this prison is truly inescapable. So all
I don't look at C4 or look at 2 enemy.
Around there somewhere, yeah, there. Thank you, mate.
Oh, that was almost a whiff.
Nah.
That's almost a whiff.
Nice. Yeah, just like, look.
Don't say that.
You are, look at
But I am
you.
though, watch, because I'll actually show you now.
Hey, show me now. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Not scared. Give me a challenge, mate.
Oh my god. Nice.
A Chanker as well. Didn't want him anyway.
Yeah,
I'm happy with a
good
3k.
man.
I like
Yeah.
3ks.
Crash.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, mate. Oh, mate.
Well, that was possibly the easiest kill I've ever had in this game. Honestly, like the easiest. Even I can't whiff that.
Oh, that's 2. Oh, that's 3.
I'm going to question your maths here, mate.
Maths.
Oh, he's a fee, you big hoe, mate.
Saucy bitch. Oh, what's that?
Thanks for the kill.
Oh, mate. Oh, mate.
Where's the last one? Where's the batter?
Wait.
Oh, the best class ever! She doesn't know me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate that thing. I can see you trying to turn. I can see. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. That
She knocked the shield up her back!
Literally left. Literally left.
Did I scroll? Oh, that's a scroll. I thought she knocked it off her back, bruv. Don't get a random pick lion. Oh my god, I deliberately didn't pick one because I was... Oh my!
What'd you do?
Come here.
I'm coming to investigate.
Come to me. I didn't have to use my lion scan, mate. Yeah, I just shot. I just started spraying, bruv.
Stay there. That's it, mate. You're dumb, fool.
Alright, mate.
Oh, mate, you've outgunned him. Oh my
Bitch.
god, he thought he was being smart.
Do you reckon I got this in me to get
no
a
frost
good
mat either,
pop
so don't-
flash?
Yeah, there's no frost, mate.
And one of these. And bam.
Check anyway. Nice, good
Oh,
job.
that's actually quite 2 clean kills for me. I'm actually quite proud of that. But there wasn't any whiffing. Like, this is not... I'm proud.
You don't even like lion, so that is actually a nice bit of lion gameplay from you, mate.
Thanks,
I'll hand
mate.
it to you.
You're welcome. Saves life.
Oh, mate, you're actually pop. Can you just ace for me?
All right, okay.
Can
hold
you
on.
ace and I can say it's my ace, please?
All right. Why is that not a headshot? Let's all just calm the fuck down for a second.
Mate, he's in the corridor where I just died. I think she dropped. Stairs behind you. I think she's flanking. I bet she comes upstairs behind you. Flash. Yeah. Oh.
The speed of that woman! Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Line's shit. This gun is the worst gun in the game. Changed my mind. All right, mate. I won't ruin your spot.
Spot, man. Let's go up there.
Ah, bro, bro.
Oh, mate.
Don't act
You
so.
never picked them.
Yes, don't act so optimistic about it,
Oh,
mate. Don't say so.
gee.
No. That's if I win this now. I castle 1v5.
Come on, mate.
Where'd you reckon it?
Yeah, I think he's there, but...
Do what I wanted to do. I'm kind of glad he whiffed because I wanted to go and cast a barricade with him.
Oh my god, that was so dumb. Why don't I just come in and be like, mate, just got 2 sick kills, look at me.
Oh, didn't.
So I just stand. Nah, don't. It doesn't me, bro.
I'll show you a kill.
I actually feel better now, mate. Thank you. That was actually really nice. Hello. Hello, Obama.
I'm scared I'm going to whiff. I'm scared I'm
No,
going to whiff. I
you're
really
not
don't like
gonna
the
whiff, mate.
situations.
You're
I
not-
really don't like the
you're not.
situations.
You're not gonna whiff. There you go. You are chilling and killing, mate. Maxim relaxing. There he is, mate.
Oh, no.
Mate.
Right, shotgun.
What the?
LOL.
Oh, God.
You won't see me because I'm being a camera.
Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. He's planning. Put the camera
Yeah, but I
down. let me
really
look
put
at
the
him.
camera down here. He's put the camera down right there. Oh, I'll make the try and quick for you, mate. I'll just have a quick ace and we'll...
Okay. Oh, it's starting off strong, mate. That was a bold spawn. Oh, okay. You got. No, you missed it. Then.
Missed the
It's all
barricade.
gone downhill.
And then
Mate.
I can just leap
my
back
God.
into it here because I made that hole.
Shoot the Twitch
Shoot
drone.
that Twitch drone
then
which has
shoot Twitch.
disappeared.
Oh, mate. That's a free kill. Shield up. He doesn't know you're up there as well. Mate, you're actually going to waste. I'm
gonna fall on his head.
Twitch. Mate. Oh, my God. Oh, no. No.
Castle! It's Castle, mate! Come on! Oh, good luck, kill. They don't call me Track Stinger Dom for nothing. Oh, mate, look at the smoke. Look how low it
That's
is.
awesome, mate. Let's go.
Oh! Ah, you were lying! Bro, what? I just shot...
Told you, mate.
How did you...
Mate, can you throw a track stinger at someone? Not a team.
Mate, you're asking for a lot like...
Stick your head in that rotate hole with a little track stinger, mate, and bounce it off someone's condolium. Oh, they're not. See? Oh my god. Mate, not 2!
Do you hear the noise when I donked him on the bean, mate?
Yeah, mate. It sounded like you hit a metal wall.
It did. Oh, what am I stuck on? There's a... Who put this sink here? Why is there a sink in the middle of the room?
Mate, look at the sink.
I put my tracks in the sink. Wait, look. I will walk in once this rook dies. It doesn't have to be on me. Just anyone can kill him.
I died for you. Let that sink in, yeah?
Oh, no, I feel bad now. I feel bad. Get away from me! Wait. Watch this now.
Right, whiffing. Nice. Watch.
I don't even know. Wait, where is it? Oh, was he in there?
On my body, on my body, on my body.
I am better than you.
He's on the harder, he's on harder. He's fusing, he's defusing, he's defusing, he's defusing, he's defusing. Oh my god. This guy's so unpredictable.
Get away from me, you absolute slut.
Chuck a ball on the bottom, chuck a ball on the bottom before you die.
A miss!
You got this.
No, I haven't! Gridlock's chunky ass couldn't fit in that corner, bruv.
Don't blame Gritty.
What do you mean, don't blame her? Bruv, if I was Knock or Ash, I would have slithered away from those bullets.
The angle to look at the smoky at home.
I love you like.
Oh wait, it's only because of right, I forgot. It's gotta be through the Battle Cry. That's the one he gets with the spell burst. Right, my bad. And we're behind. I think I should kill the 6-1. Maybe it will.
Should I?
Yeah, I forgot. I messed up. But still, the polymorph happened, and that was more annoying. Let's just go phase, huh? Trying to smack my ass? Okay. Kinda sucks, huh? Okay. Let's go. We're still in a decent position here, though. So, right, he's got these 4 health minions and a 3 health minion. Get killed by this stun if he goes into it. Maybe he'll refrain from it, but I doubt it. That's one less. That's a sick rid of outside worth. Second one already. Tour guide? Yeah, not bad. Play this one. Tour guide. Hero power. Buff. Create board. Alright. We got Dino size. So he needs another polymorph. Ooh. I could trade in with both and hit for 11, but I think it might be better if we just hit one, straight up the 6 one, play the other one.
No, meteor, right? Alright. Astropod? I think I'll just dino size right now. I'm gonna push for 21. I can also roll. Maybe we'll contact the carousel and we'll have more like everything backfires. And worst thing that can happen is a meteor. Very terrible. Reduce. Deck's doing alright. I mean, we're pretty much out of cards, but we still have one big dino size in our hand. So it was not Druid. Keep Lost in the Jungle. Maybe keep the Fishy Flyer. I would keep that. Dino size already? Their heaviest card. Kinda secretly hoping for the Darkmoon statue. And kept his opening in. Play the guys who don't have anything else to do just yet. I kind of hope our draws will be better, as we're really stuck with well, just his opener and then Fishy Flyer. It's just hero powering, so that's okay, I suppose. Counters, swipe just a little bit. I think it might be better than playing the Fishy Flyer. Let's see if it's got, like, if he gets a really good reduce. He's not going for the value trade? No. That is alright. would expect. But we can go straight Ray first. 5, right? So if you discounted a 10 drop, probably want to go Shrink Ray. Alright, looking at the card that you just stopped there. On the roster. Alright, that's a decent discount for him. And scary thing here is Arbor up though. But we can't stop that. Big part of the wild through nature studies. Okay. They'll go face. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame him. Carousel? Not bad. We'll have that up in the next turn. So right now we'll just go Shrink Ray. Yeah, we're gonna do the same.
That's an upgrade, probably. They grow up so
Ooh. Ooh, that's rough. Alright. This is gonna be a long game. Yikes. Ay. Okay, I don't know. I don't know for now. Shit. I don't know. This might be where we lose. That's pretty good. It's more so the defined shield that makes it annoying. Otherwise, I think we could have dealt with it.
What if... We are friends now. Hello, friend. short.
Yeah. Looks bad. Looks lost. Right? This is just an A tape. It's lost. I mean, the glip sprayer is good, right? But really, the thing that made it super annoying was the Guardian Orb Merchant. Pretty sure I would be capable of dealing with it otherwise. Just need Fine Shield.
Leandrin versus Ro.
My blade burns with holy fire.
Alright. Redemption was not bad. But now play Shrink Ray, right? would it have been option for me to keep it? Nah, probably not. It's pretty prepared of dealing with anything big. Right, can't win them all. Alright, let's get a decent top there. Alright, Rocket, make the trade, play it too. No. Oh, that's good. Off the top. Yeah. Then draw a card. It's a little bit heavy, which is not bad for Carousel, but as it seems we're playing a Carousel on turn 5. Oh, good enough. Fight 5, Fine Shield. Good mana weapon, probably. Yeah. Okay. Right, so we just played a 5. Alright, we'll corrupt something. That's good. So I have to wait another turn for the bone chewer to be played. Already took a lot of damage. He's down half. We're only at turn 5. Did you see that Drex no longer reduces your total life? 15? No. So, what does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean that it just stays the amount of HP you have? Or, I mean, I suppose it does. Hey, what's up, Will? We're up. That's fair. I think all the other portraits, right? If you played them, you get 5 armor, and Drexus was just chilling there like, yeah, not for us, not for us. I can corrupt it. I don't think it's necessary. You just push, right? Like this backfires if he's got hex, so he hexes and he kills it and the redemption will be triggered by it. Kinda backfires, but we have dino size to push for 10 eventually. He's down to 11. And him hexing this, I mean, for us it won't matter too much, I think. The amount of life you have plus 5 armor, yeah, that makes more sense because that's the way they construct the other cards as well. Yeah, Drex is all AF. Drex was my first legendary card. This is all bad for him, like, it's way too hard to figure out what the secret might be. And he knows it will be fucked. Maybe he's got like volcano. Yeah, so we win here. Bright Wing, salute for the boys line. Hello, friends. Your first legendary is random hitting ogre. Shut up, Zero Tustra. That's the worst one. Why would you have that one? Oh, you mean not crafted, right? Just had it, right? I remember. I remember. Oh. Yeah. Okay. For a second I thought you were like mocking me for the random hitting ogre that's not legendary. Okay, I see. I take things very personal. Tour guide, do I keep it? Yeah, we'll keep it in because we got Hand of a Doll and a 2-drop. I remember why HS sucks. Why? What happened? Turn 3 I've used 11 seconds, opponent 1 minute 30. You mean people take their time before they make choices in a game where not everyone knows what to do within 2 seconds, really. Okay, yeah, I see. So in the end it comes down to you being complaining little bitch. nothing's changed. I remember. Alright, I'll... You know what we'll do, Hearthstoner? I got it open right now. I might just post it in my Discord so I won't forget about it. Would we have mirrored this early? I mean, it could have. Do I get punished for combustion right now? Oh, please, fuck. I'm cold. Saved. We want to kill that, you know, Team 6 is coming up. Most people are aware of what's straight here.
Another test.
Played over here in case of meteor, so this one would still live. Wow. There's no doubt in that guy's mind that was going to happen. He just knew. He was like, yeah, this is my turn. Clear. Almost clear. Hey, wow. That was impressive. Oh, there's so many things. Funny thing is, you're the priest, so you should be the one playing slow. But maybe your early game turns are just pretty straightforward as a priest. That might happen. I mean, late game, you'll probably take more time, right? Look for other things. Yikes. Not good. Welcome back in my hand. We'll just hero power. I don't have a lot of free drops, and the Dark Moon statue is not something I'll be playing on turn 3. We draw because we're looking for something to play on turn 4. It is not guaranteed we'll be playing a Hammer Rep on turn 4. We're gonna have a turn 5 play as well. Shit. Oh, create board, I suppose. Just got gifted a sub to random dude you don't follow. Yeah, if it's random, I mean, I've had it as well in some guys' channel. Like I only went there once, but not even when he was live, I suppose. I just clicked on his channel once, and then it automatically gets you in this pool of people of the community who might get a random sub if someone gives them away. And then I had a sub as well. Well, I never saw the guy live. That was interesting. Yeah, now we do go Hammer Rep. Okay. Check him out, he's playing some off-brand COD. Oh, you probably checked, like you probably clicked on his channel once. This is fairly awful. This is not a lot better. Maybe Hand of Protection. It's not like he knows what we have. Like, if we can kill the 2-2, we'll do it with Claw Machine. And if we play something bigger... Alright, so we'll kill with the Claw Machine then. Ooh, no, we got something else to do. That's better. Right? Play this one. Oh, good. Follow. Yeah, boy. Like the only reason to not do that is if you'd be like, yeah, I'm not gonna do. I never sit in this guy's channel anyway, so might as well just give it to someone that actually uses it. In that case, you're kind of being nice. Other than that, people do like having some emotes, right? Dynamo signs. But I didn't even know that was an option, honestly. I've not looked that much in the settings. It's not like I was even looking for such a thing, so I didn't know it would be there.
My eyes are open.
Grade's getting low.
Hmm.
Should I?
Reporting for duty.
Might do it on the 1-1. Ah, I see, I see. Interesting.
We are one. We are one.
Alright, got punished for not doing it on my 2-3. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's quite good.
Options, options.
Should I kill the 1-1 here? He won't use the spell, he'll trade it out himself then, right? If I play this, he'll trade out the minions first. So I might as well just kill it. Alright. Can still draw. We're behind on health, and we're behind in cards, we're behind on almost everything. We're just a little bit ahead on board right now. But I don't think that will stay.
Come close and fire.
Really?
Step up.
Oh.
Reporting for duty.
Let's be patient with the dino size.
This'll make the pain go away.
Works quite alright. It's not gonna be good enough though. We get 11 damage. We don't taunt up. Yeah, the 6 for might lose us the game. And just going hero power, dino size is not good too. No, I think it's lost.
You were just a burden.
Wow. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, the Spikeridge Steed, that was alright. Guys, I should end this stream right now. I have to work in a bit. So I'm sorry if you just tuned in. Nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Thank you guys for hanging out again, as usual. Hope you guys having a good weekend. Good luck in your own games, in case you're playing. Raid Taze? Sure. We'll do that. Alright, we're gonna raid Tazy. I'll send you guys over to a different arena streamer. Some of you might have heard of him. If not, this is your time to check him out. Solid arena streamer from the States.
Doing a viewer requested mage draft, and it's going poorly. But if you don't know Mr. Frusco, now you do. He's a great guy. I enjoy his streams. I hang out there sometimes before I start streaming. Monka S. Kitty emotes. Wagwan, what up, Roldy? John, good to see you, Hearthstoner. Mage vs mage. Mage on mage violence. I hope you had a good stream, by the way, bro. Edward, thank you so much for the follow. I should probably turn up those notifications. I want to kill this, and I'm probably not going to be able to for a few turns. Thank you so much for the follow, Water Layla. Welcome, welcome. Let me turn those follow notifications up a little bit. Christ on a stick, please. He cannot polymorph this. See? Cannot that's what this says. Cannot be polymorphed. Your Colossus cannot be polymorphed. But yeah, welcome Frusco's peoples. I hope you's having a good days. Follows. Okay, let's turn those up a little bit. Until he lances into poly. Yeah. MCG, what up?